Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel, We're the Movie Couple. I'm Wendy.
I'm Dustin.
And in this video, we're going to be talking about Bad Education. This is a non-spoiler review, and this film was shown at TIFF last year, 2019, in September, and it's finally made its way to HBO, and I've already seen it, but he finally got to watch it.
Yep, for the first time since it came out on HBO, and you've actually been talking about how excited you were for me to see it.
Yes, because we did a trailer reaction to it, and I really feel that the trailer doesn't really show off how good this movie actually is. It is based on a true story of Roslyn High School and some of its staff embezzled millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
And I actually like the way this movie takes this, obviously, this real event and how they've put so much character and heart, even to the people that would be classified as, like, the bad guys, I guess?
Yeah.
They still give them they do a really good job on capturing the humanity behind each of these people.
Yeah.
And something that I think overall that they did insanely well was navigate all of these people's story arc and all of these people's, each person, each character's, giving you just a little bit of more information and more about their story, more about their thought process. I think they navigated that in this movie insanely well.
Yeah.
And normally when you have like these real life stories, they try to theatricalize it a lot.
Dramatize it.
Yeah, put a lot of drama in there.
And I'm sure they still did with this one. I mean, they hired Hugh Jackman to play the superintendent.
He does such an amazing job.
Yeah.
Everyone in this movie
Allison, Janney is in it.
Job.
Oh, yeah. Romano is in it. So I remember at TIFF, and I remember seeing it like on my like little schedule, and you know, and I was like, I don't know, like, it didn't really right away excite me, but I was at TIFF, and I was like, well, I'm here to see movies, so let's go see movies. And it was actually one of the last movies I saw while I was there, because I didn't stay through the duration of TIFF. I was only there for, like, the first weekend. I came back on that Monday. This movie, when I saw it by the end of it, I was like, man, at the time, they actually didn't have anyone to distribute it, so they were looking for a distributor when they went to TIFF. So I was like, somebody's gonna definitely pick this up, and I'm glad HBO did. I think it's a story worth telling, because like you said, there is the main plot of it is some of the staff of the school, of the Roslyn High School, embezzled money, but there is so much.
The superintendent and the vice superintendent.
I think she was like the manager, the managing, like, she wasn't the auditor, but she managed the finances. Like, she, you know, she...
It wasn't her job to do the finances, but since she was the one that was doing a lot of the legwork, she was the one that says, oh yeah, here, these are the numbers that you should put in to the auditor. And of course, the auditor's like, okay, cool, yeah, you've been here longer than I have.
Forever, and so she definitely did a lot of no-nos, and definitely hid it until a young journalist actually kind of...
high school,
she actually, in the movie anyways, she actually broke the story because she started digging on her own, which ironically, the person who pushed her to dig for stories, he didn't say dig at this. He just said, oh, you know, there's no such thing as a puff piece. Like, it's only a puff piece if you make it
let it be a puff piece.
Yeah, and she kind of was like, oh, okay, she gave me Rory Gilmore vibes.
Yeah,
where she was like, yeah, I'm going to chase this, and she did, and she broke the story. And then that's when, you know, the news outlets later was like, oh, what is this? What I really find interesting is there's multiple characters in this, so it's not just the people that committed the crime.
Yes.
But it's all the other people that are involved with it, how some knew, some didn't know, and the repercussion of it. And overall, I feel like, at least for Hugh Jackman's character, Frank, who was the superintendent, he really did have the school, or at least in his head, like how he justified it.
Yeah.
Was he had the school at his best interest, because he wanted to take the school, they were number 4, he wanted to take them to number 1. That meant not only the students can benefit from it, getting into better colleges and whatnot, the surrounding neighborhood and the home values and everything goes up. So he kind of was living this, like, everybody kind of looked at him like a hero.
Yeah.
Oh, we're number 4. Look at how our home values are going up. They're bringing him gift baskets. Women are you know, like, really attracted to him. So he had that motivation.
And that's one of the heartbreaking things about this movie. Something that they did incredibly well was to make their intentions good. All of the people that were involved really did intend. They wanted the best for the school. You could tell that they actually really did care about these kids and about the school and the community. But it goes to show you that even if you have the best of intentions, once you start pulling at that, it's a victimless crime. We're not taking from
$100 there. It's fine. We'll hide it.
And the more and more, then you're like, no one's gonna notice. Oh, come on, I can just keep on going on this
until you get found out by a student.
Until you obviously get a little too carried away, and it shows. It really does show this humanity behind the crime, behind the people's motivations, and I just thought all the actors and the way the story progressed and slowly reveals more and more information and a little bit more of this story and a little bit. It was perfect. It was if you're having this like 5-course meal, the way they bring out each plate is delicious, and then as soon as you're like, oh, you know what, I could eat something a little bit more, oh, here's another one.
Yeah.
And they just give you these nice juicy tidbits every single time, and it
pulls you in.
There's never a part in this movie that you actually start getting bored of the character development or you're not interested in what's going on. It's always so intriguing.
Yeah.
And even the smallest characters made you go, oh, I want to know more. I want to know more about this guy. And unfortunately, they only can give you so much.
They can only give you so much because they did have to focus on mainly the people who committed the crime. But it is really interesting to have these like multiple angles of looking at this one story.
Yes.
And kind of a personal look at most of the characters and how they lived prior to finding out about this and after finding out about this and how it affects not just them but to people surrounding them. Overall, it's a really good story. I really do feel that trailer underserved it. I feel like people are going to look at it and go, it's not interesting. So we hope that by sitting through our review, you will find it interesting to actually take a watch, because I really think it's worth a watch. And I think Hugh Jackman's performance is excellent. I haven't really seen him in anything quite like this, and he's done a variety of different characters, not just like
from
Wolverine
to Broadway.
Yeah, so this is quite different for him, and it's really refreshing. Allison Janney always hits it out of the park for me, so I don't feel like I've ever seen her perform badly in any role. It's always 110% from her. I really enjoyed this movie. It's directed by Cory Finley. You guys, it's on HBO. You should absolutely check it out.
Yeah, if you have access to HBO, definitely watch this. This is an amazingly well done character, real life story drama, story arc that they do, and highly, highly recommend it.
If I were to rate this movie as if movie theaters were open and we were, if this was going to be put in a theatrical release, I would actually give it a see it opening night.
Oh, really?
I really liked it that much. Like it really stayed with me after TIFF. I saw a lot of good movies at TIFF. Some I was like, I don't need to see it again.
Yeah.
Others are like, yes, I need to see that one more time, and you want to tell everybody about it. And this is one because like I almost consider this to be an indie because it's not like a tentpole. Yes, it's got like known actors in it, great actors that are in it, but it's not like a tentpole movie. It's not an action and it's not like a period piece drama, but it's a story worth seeing play out on screen.
Yeah, now what the HBO needs to do is a documentary on the actual crime. Now
I feel like there may be one already, but I don't know that for a fact.
You know what? You're right. There might actually have been a documentary that inspired the movie from the real life events.
Yeah.
So I am definitely going to give it a check it out. It is a incredibly well directed, well written, and well acted movie.
100%. Well, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this non-spoiler review. Let us know in the comment section if you've seen this movie and what you think of the movie. Let us know. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos, and we will see you next time.